Hello, lovelies. It's Tuesday and wanted to bring you a scrapbook layout of Ashley and I on our trip last year to Mexico. And this one is titled Me and You. And I just took some of the background, the white cardstock from American Crafts, and some of that gold triangle paper from the My Mind's Eye Necessity line, and the white cardstock that I had torn off and kind of pulled away from the gold paper. I ended up putting back on the back side so you could see the triangles, and it kind of left a little gap, and I thought that was perfectly fine. It looked good to me. And the colors that I used had some of this green in his, I think it was in his shorts. And so I just used my watercolor, dabbed some of the green on, and painted a little heart. And that's what you see there. And now I'm kind of layering some of the vellum pieces, some more of that gold triangle paper that's transparent, very pretty, and then some of the Adrian Lumen Ocean Melody vellum, and then the doily is Martha Stewart. And these are pictures. We were like sitting under the little cabana and watching the waves roll in and just kind of hanging out on the beach at our hotel and just enjoying and relaxing. It was very sweet. And I wanted to make sure I got this on a layout. Still working on that entire scrapbook from 2013. And I still say that is the best vacation I've ever had in my life. It was just lovely. The Me and You sticker chipboard that you see there is from Maggie Holmes, and I'm just going to string that with some of my cotton thread that I use for everything. Still don't know why I buy colored twine. I really haven't bought any colored twine in forever, so I think I've learned my lesson on that. I've got enough, and what I used before the white was a bunch of like peachy neutral, like a soft orange, and that seemed to go with everything, and now I'm stuck on the white. So I get in these phases where I get stuck on certain colors, and here lately I've been pretty monochromatic, and I may do a whole, this is a whole bunch of gold with a little bit of mint, like that minty green. And then you'll see me just I've got some more layouts, and I've been posting them lately, and a lot of them are gold. I've been kind of gold obsessed lately, or monochromatic obsessed. And I've just kind of been going with what suits me, and it's made me happy, so I'm just going to keep doing that. I know that rainbows and all these varying colors are really in right now, but I have learned my lesson. I'm not going to force it. I'm just going to go with what suits me at the time, and it makes for a much better layout and a much happier Tuesday. So and I do like craft. It's funny, I don't normally like craft, but I do like craft with gold. And I have noticed that combination works for me. And I had just about given up on craft because I struggled with it so much. And here I find that I just really, really like it with gold. So I've been doing that. And I'm just adding some tags and labels from the Charmed Life Simple Stories collection. Those came in, I want to say they came in a kit, but I'm not sure. I want to say it was Scraptastic kit because I did not order those, so quite possibly that's where those came from. And I've used almost all of them, a lot of them. And even though they are primarily, I don't know, kind of March colors and St. Patty's colors and stuff and Lucky and all that stuff, I've used them on everything but that. So there I'm just adding the date, and that is a Melissa Francis, I think. Is it Melissa Francis? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. A little Melissa Francis tag there, and it's super old. And the Can't Get Enough of the Glistening Waves is also the Adrian Lumen Webster Page Ocean Melody. And my little, my cabochons. Oh, see, I didn't know if I was going to ever use those cabochons in that color. And this teaches you, just hold on to stuff, because eventually you end up thinking, that's the perfect color, and I would have never used that on anything else. Okay, sorry, my daughter came in with her friend. So back to the layout. So the little tiny metal looking dots, I have a bunch of those, and I can't remember where I got them. I think they're Recollections, and they almost look like metal, but I don't think they are. And then the Good Life is the perfect shade of tealish, well, not teal, mint, and it's from the Jubilee, the new My Mind's Eye Jubilee. And those are huge flare, so wow, they're probably 1.5 times the size of normal flare, and I thought they went well on this. The little anchors are from my Simple Stories Summer that the little ephemera pack that I got from Scraptastic when I was doing their kits. And that kind of finishes it up. I just add a little more watercolor, and I will do journaling and put it on the back. I've got still pictures at the end, and I hope you've been enjoying my videos. I really love sharing with you, and I hope that you post your shares with me on my Facebook group, which is the Pretty Paper page. And yeah, stay tuned for more. I've been doing several from this this trip, and so those will be coming at you. One of them is kind of bold, but most of them are soft and airy like this. And I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.